On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu squeezes it, and there's one away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Got it. That's the second out. And here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball right side. Win. Tosses to first. Third out. And that ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Meadows makes the catch, and there's one down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that is out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Got him swinging. And stepping in for the Mariners, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And ball 1. Gilbert in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit
off-balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And there's a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Ripped to right. Throws to second. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Josh Lowe now at the plate. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Left center base hit. Caught in a rundown now. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. A huge base running mistake there. Here's Brian Rocchio. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's under it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And a foul ball. Lowe hustling after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No ball.
Mitch Garver, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. No score here in the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back onto the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Gilbert back to work. And that one is inside. Late on that fastball.
I think you're sitting off speed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. This is Bryce Turang. To the right side. Raleigh takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fought off foul. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, number 21. One away. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Low on the run towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Mason Wynn up next for the Mariners. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. And there's a ball.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. No throw, and he's on at first. Maikel Garcia steps in for the Royals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Nobody out. Runner at first. Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Curve in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
In the dirt. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Brian Rocchio steps in for the Royals. In the air, right field. And that will drop foul. Here's your 1. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Parker Meadows steps in for the Royals. Tap foul at the plate. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's down and in.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach.
Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. Here's Win for 1. What a double play that was. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Randy Arozarena will hit next. There's a strike.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Too late.
Throw to second, and he's safe. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up next for Seattle, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Low pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And he is thrown. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
First pitch misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Gone! I think you know what time it is. It's time to get ill. One down. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. Going one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Straighten him up a little bit. Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it. He's got it. And there are 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, moving under it. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Meadows on the move. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Fly to left his first time. And it's fouled away. The Mariners trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Swinging a foul straight back. Garver, 34-year-old vet, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. That one fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And that one handled. On to first. And that is that. Back in Seattle, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next pitch misses. Down, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat.
Brash gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's going to be Mike Yastrzemski. Witt for one. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Josh Lowe steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Lined into right. Reaching down, makes the catch. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in is the speedy number 21. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Great pick.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Ball.
Just
Ball
off the inside edge. Hit hard on the ground to short. In the dirt. Nice pick. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu on his way over. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Terang now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's in there. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one way inside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lowe hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Yastrzemski makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. And that is the third. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Brash back to work. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Center field settles underneath it. And there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. Foul ball there. Brash, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And now it's even up. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Michael Garcia now at the plate. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here.
1-1.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next pitch,
Ball.
a slider that misses outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your
That's
pitch. If you leave
ball.
something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Soderstrom, the lead runner, out at second. Pasquantino at first. 1 gone. Popped up. Raleigh puts it away. 2 away. Mike Yastrzemski, the second. Taylor Saucedo into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground. Witt over to first. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Little chopper rolls foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing
No
here.
balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
2-2.
Next offering way off the plate. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. That's a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field.
And that gets down for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. Here's the left fielder. And fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Fights it off. He'll see another. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Tying run at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Meadows makes a move towards the gap. He hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer. Abreu. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Victor Robles.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Strike one.
0-1.
Rocchio brings it in, and that will end the inning. We go to the ninth, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gets under it. And there's one down. Brian Rocchio will hit next. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
This to third. Tosses to first. And the inning is over. Back in Seattle. So bottom of the 9th. And now for Seattle, Mason Wynn. Yastrzemski on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Bobby Witt Jr. up next for the Mariners. Low. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So last chance for the Mariners. Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. Swings through that.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. See.
Yastrzemski. And that'll do it. The Royals claim the win here. First pitch moments away, and towing the slab, Michael Wacha.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bobby Witt Jr., the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Meadows makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, this is Bryce Turang. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Sizing this one up. Nabs it. 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Soderstrom. Inside, just missed. Turang, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Just missed.
1 ball. No strike.
This one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And that's the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Cal Raleigh. And there's a foul ball. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. That misses, and the count 1-2. And down on strikes. Now 1 away. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit.
Derocchio at second for 1. Over to first, safe. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Lowe hustling after it. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. First pitch, and he just misses. The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog,
this ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Out to center. Rodriguez on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Brian Rocchio. Out towards left center. Witt makes the grab on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. Wacha back to work. Meadows coming on. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 1 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Masyn Winn. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Turang drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back. And now Parker Meadows, the right-hander, back to work. And a foul ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Fouled off. He was late. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up the middle. Witt over to first. Out on a bang-bang play. So the Royals batting order turns over. And next up for the Royals, Brice Turang. And that's fouled off. Left center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
That's inside.
That's the ball. 3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Witt for 1. And that's 2. Back here in Kansas City, now the number 2 hitter, Wilyer Abreu. Out towards right center field. Low. Flying after this one. Takes it in for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Low has it sized up. 2 away down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom fourth, and now Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch, not close.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Big swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Runner at first with no outs here. Late swing, fouled off. The other way, makes the catch, 1 down.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well.
Sneaks through, base hit, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
In the dirt, blocked. Hit in the air, left field, settles under this one, and there's 2 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. That one is absolutely belted, and no one can get there. 1 run across, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And that is out of play. 2 outs. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. And new inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Low hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now the DH spot, J.P. Crawford. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 down. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Fought off foul.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. In the air, left side. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 2. Into center. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive. So up now for Kansas City, Maikel Garcia. Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Line drive. Fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Pasquantino at third. Garcia on at second with 2 down. And that one upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. Waka back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. 10 outs have come from the first pitch, so it's fair to say they're making it too
inside. Almost got him. Line drive. Rocchio slings it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Bobby Witt Jr. up next for the Mariners. Low hustling after it. Brings it in. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And it gets down for a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it.
And it stays fair. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Pulls that one foul. 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. A dive, he's got it from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Josh Lowe. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Parker Meadows. Up and in, ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. This one in the air, right field. Abreu brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, J.P. Crawford. That one to first. He'll do it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. Now the left fielder.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Kyle Schwarber steps in for the Royals. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Gone! I think you know what time it is. It's time to get him. Now at the plate, Tyler Soderstrom. Inside, just missed. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first in time. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino. That one ripped. Rodriguez makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And that's down, a base hit. And that extends the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And now, Wilyer Abreu. 2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Meadows should have this one. Makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Maikel Garcia. That's outside, and that
1-0.
is ball one. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Carlos Vargas.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Makes the grab, one down. Here's the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that misses. 1-0. Vargas, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. That one outs against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He
lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Meadows, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs.
Oh.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Yastrzemski on third, low. On at first with 2 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. 1 run is in, and that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home, he'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
In position, brings it in, and that ends the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. And that door swings open out of the bullpen. You know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle.
Nope.
Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
Base hit, left center field. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing. Hard hit ball.
Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Swinging a foul straight back. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the ninth. And it's caught for the out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Man at first, one away. Right side. And that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Now the left fielder.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Makes the grab. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls. 1 strike.
Garcia has a beat on it. Ball game. Wacha with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done, I'm sure.